and today we'll be starting with a new topic, which is Hindi modal verbs, or you can also call them the auxiliary verb. So we'll be focusing on the verb called Sakna, okay, today in today's class. Now we will shift gears, and so far we have done Sakna. Now we'll go to the past tense of Sakna. We've done Sakna. Now you will go to the past tense, which would be Saka. And majority of the times you will use Saka for something you were not able to do. You cannot use Sakna here, right? You will, because it's something in the past you could not do or you were not able to do. Okay. Wonderful. So in all the examples that you see our friends have shared, these are all in the past tense for the things that they were not able to do. Okay, so you use Sakna where the answer of the question is, were you actually able to do it, yes or no? The answer would be like, yeah, I was able to do it, or I was not able to do it. So if you are dealing with the situations where you have to sort of say something like, I was able to score good marks in the exams, again in the past tense, or despite the full preparation, I couldn't score good marks. I was able to catch the train on time, or because of traffic, I couldn't catch the train. He couldn't help me. Okay, I couldn't meet my friends. So you see, in English also, you are not using can, you are switching to could, or you are switching to was able to, or was allowed to, in all the different sort of grammatical structures. So Saka is used to show whether the action was actually completed in the past, depending on the sort of your ability, possibility, or circumstances. And majority of the time, it flows very well in the negative sentences. I prepared a table for you for Saka also, actually, and it should be, give me 1 minute. I prepared a table for you in Saka as well. So give me 1 minute. Yes, right. Everything is exactly same, but the ending is sort of changing. It's not the Sakna. The verb is exactly the same. So मैं बोल नहीं सका. Okay, मैं मिल नहीं सका. Let's say I go to let's say Scotland, and I for some reason I'm not able to meet Sheila ji. मैं शीला जी से मिल नहीं सका. I couldn't meet with Sheila ji. Okay. Let's say there were too many people talking, and when the teacher was asking question, and either I didn't get my chance or I was not able to speak because there was a fear in me, not any external pressure, right? I wasn't able to speak. मैं बोल नहीं सका. So hopefully this answers your question as well, Sharon ji. Like, it was something I was just hesitating, or I was too shy, or it could be anything. मैं बोल नहीं सका. Okay, और मैं सुन नहीं सका. Any other questions before because I do want to spend some time on this table. I want you to read it as well. We'll start with simple. I want you to make a sentence and then tell me the situation in which you will use it. Okay, मैं हिंदी बोल नहीं सका और मैं हिंदी नहीं बोल सकी. Okay, beautiful, right? You're meeting group of people practicing Hindi, and in your mind, they were all very advanced, and you think that I'm still learning, even though you may be intermediate or above. Okay, you can say मैं हिंदी नहीं बोल सकी, मैं हिंदी बोल नहीं सकी, right? Even though you wanted to, but मैं बोल नहीं सकी, right? So that would be, right? I mean, that's one simple case I can think of. Okay, आप मूवी नहीं देख सके और आप मूवी देख नहीं सके. Okay, वो मंदिर में गाना नहीं गा सकी. Okay, Okay, मैं गा नहीं सकी. Oh, beautiful. मैं खाना बना नहीं सकी. Okay, so for a guy, मैं if you were not able to see a dog, let's say you were driving, one is मैं कुत्ते को नहीं देख सका और मैं कुत्ते को नहीं देख सकी for a girl, right? So you can use either of them. Yeah. So for singular, it would be saki. For plural, it would be the nasalized sound. I think. Oh, I see.